Are you struggling to find someone to raid at the end of your streams? Well, I'm going to break down exactly how to find someone that's perfect for you. Rule number 1, match your vibe. Whether it's the vibe of your overall stream or if it's the vibe of your current stream, match your vibe. So if you're currently playing a cozy game and if you go and raid someone else that's playing cozy, great. If you raid somebody that's currently playing Valorant, it might have a bit of a drop-off in viewership because they might not really be interested in that. And that can be hard for the person that you're raiding. It can also be a little bit tricky for you as well because you'll feel a little bit like, oh, people didn't want to stay. So try to raid into something that's similar to what you're already doing. Rule number 2, aim for the viewership sweet spot. So aim for streamers that have around the same viewership as you or maybe slightly bigger. Anything 1 to 3 times your size, too big and you will get lost. You'll raid them and they might not, maybe you might not even notice. Hopefully they will and hopefully they'll say thank you, but you might just get lost in the sea of messages and of donations and whatever else is coming through on their stream. In terms of the too small thing, some people say if they're too small, you might not get any interaction or they might not be there or you might not get anything out of it yourself. That is up to you. For me, I raid small streamers. I raid streamers with 1, 2, 3 viewers. And that is because I would like to share the community that I have with smaller streamers and provide them with support as well. But that is totally up to each streamer and each streamer's own decision. But in terms of going too big, I wouldn't personally recommend it. Rule number 3, always check before you raid. Are they talking? Are they friendly? Are they mid-cutscene? Are they raging? Just a quick vibe check, essentially. I like to do that if it's someone new that I haven't seen before. I always hit the follow button. Make sure that they at least acknowledge the alerts before I raid them. Because that gives me a little bit of an idea of if they're going to talk, if they're going to like acknowledge the follows, the raids, etc. If they're going to be welcoming to the community, all those sorts of things. So just a quick vibe check before you hit the raid button. The next rule, or I guess it's not really a rule, but the next tip is to support your circle of friends. So if you have someone that is a friend of yours that is live when you finish and they have shown you support as well and they've been around and they're like part of the inner circle, sort of, so to speak, raid them, show them the support, show them the love, throw that around within your group of friends because that will build friendships, relationships, and just not just numbers. It will actually build a community, which is what you want. Here's what not to do with raiding, though, before I finish. Don't raid people who ignore raids. Don't raid people who are ending stream. I know it's not always possible to know that they're going to end stream, but do try and, if you can tell they're going to end stream, definitely don't raid. Or if you do raid and they say, oh my gosh, I'm about to finish up, maybe you could ask, can we do a combined raid thing? I've seen a couple of people do that before. And then you kind of like pass it on together. Don't raid somebody who clashes with your community rules. So if one of your rules is that you're welcoming to everybody, don't raid someone that excludes people. If one of your community rules is that you just game for fun, like you don't take it seriously, don't raid someone that takes it seriously. Each to their own with their own communities and everything, and everybody's each like able to do whatever they choose to do with their communities, but don't share your community with somebody that doesn't meet the same rules and expectations, because it's going to be your community is not going to feel welcome there if they are things that they hold dear as well. I have 2 pro tips. These are my last 2 tips. 1, rotate who you raid. Do not raid the same person all the time because it just keeps things, it's like, oh, I've already seen this person. I've seen this person yesterday. I saw this person last week. Like, why are we seeing the same person all the time? So it keeps things fresh, keeps things different. It also grows your network and gives you other content creators to be able to meet, to work with, and all those sorts of things. My second tip with raiding is try to always raid. You don't have to always raid, but try to. Even if you've only got 1 or 2 viewers, do try to raid because it builds your community, it builds your networking, it also gives your people, if they're going to continue to watch something, it gives them somewhere to go rather than them having to go and find someone and everything. And you know, you never know, you might find your new best favorite streamer, or they might find like, oh my goodness, I really love this streamer as well, and have someone else that they can hang out with as well, which is awesome. So don't be scared to raid. Don't be scared to, you know, say, oh, I've only got 2 viewers, I don't want to raid. Always try and raid. If you guys are looking for more streaming tips, make sure you hit that follow button. And if you have any streaming questions, make sure you comment down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.